Dear friends, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom. We are now in the month of Nisan. We're in the month where we celebrate Pesach, Passover. And our sages tell us the name Nisan, which means miracles, is not just referring to regular miracles, but because it has 2 times the letter Nun, the Hebrew letter Nun, which is the beginning of the word Nes, miracle. It means it's miracles upon miracles. It's double miracles that we are talking about now at this juncture, at this month. And I want to share with you a very pertinent message from this Shabbat, where we read the Torah portion of Tazria. And though most of the Torah portion talks about the ailment of leprosy, a physical manifestation of a spiritual ailment for speaking evil gossip, the beginning of the Parsha talks about giving birth. And actually we have the mitzvah of circumcision, which is something that most Jewish people, beyond any other mitzvah, I believe is kept stronger by Jews who don't associate with anything Jewish otherwise, but yet they will for circumcision. But the Torah tells us, Isha ki Tazria, when a woman who is pregnant and gives birth, the laws of purity and impurity, as there's blood involved when you give birth, and that makes the woman into a status of impurity, and she has to go to a mikveh at the end of a prescribed time. But the words that are used, Isha ki Tazria, that a woman who will become pregnant, become impregnated to have a baby. The word Tazria, Zera, has to do with children, but Tazria also has to do with planting. And the Torah had many ways to tell us that if a woman gives birth, kiteled, when she gives birth, what does it have to start off and tell us that she gets pregnant? We obviously know you get pregnant and then you give birth. And as always, inside the Torah messages, there are many layers of lessons. And I believe that here there is a very important lesson, which is that to truly give birth to something viable, something sustainable, something that will last, not just be trendy, but will last for a long time, it doesn't just get born on its own. There's a process, a preparation, a process of planting. We know that you can have the best soil in the world, but if you don't prepare the soil for planting, even with the greatest soil and with good rain, what you will produce will be nothing in comparison to what you could have produced. Minuscule. And this is the secret that the Jewish people knew forever. As they say, it took 20 years to become an instant success. That we have to invest. We have to spend time. We have to expend effort. We have to prepare the ground. If we want something to last and to be real for ourselves, we have to put in that time and effort. It doesn't happen on its own. How much more so when we want to give birth to something within even our children. How much more we have to invest in our time and our effort and in our Judaism. It's so important to put in the time, the focus, the effort, and work towards creating something real and sustainable. We are here to ensure there's a future tomorrow. There's a Jewish tomorrow. We have to start making that effort happen. And I would suggest it's great to start with Pesach. Passover is less than 2 weeks away. Many of you, I'm sure all of you, will be having a Seder. And I get asked all the time. Today I sat with someone who asked me, so how do I make my Seder more than just perfunctory? How do I make my Seder something real? Something that's moving. Something that will be remembered the day after, and obviously even beyond. And what I told them was, start preparing now. Take a look at the Haggadah, the story of Passover. Pull out some paragraphs or ideas that you want to share with others. Prepare them. Let them prepare something coming to the Seder. If we do not put in that effort and preparation, then we miss an opportunity. And it's not said about the Jewish people that we miss every opportunity to miss an opportunity. We, our people, take advantage of opportunities. We pride ourselves. We always see opportunities others don't see. Well, this is the opportunity. Start investing. This is a time when many people have been questioning over the last 6 months, who are we and what are we, that the whole world is so focused on us and has created such a hatred to us. Invest in yourself. Know who you are. Know why you are. And then, v'yolda zachar, then you give birth to something real, sustainable, unbreakable. Most people in the world today don't know who they are, why they are, and what they're here for. You have all the answers. It's in the Torah. Go to your local rabbi. Ask the questions.